are back live. Gerald Celente got interrupted by the break. He was making the point that we talk about the criminality by any yardstick in history. This is a on fire, flaming tyranny. They are going through every historical example of oppression and secret police, stuff that when I was growing up was just, everybody knew was Soviet Union or beyond it. Gerald, you were making a point. Please continue.
Yes, the point is, have you seen one head roll? Not
No.
one. Hello?
No, I mean, I'm listening. You're right. We haven't seen one.
I mean, I'm asking you.
No.
Have you seen anybody doing any time? I saw Cheney making the rounds, hawking his new book. You know? And all the prostitutes, nobody threw him the hard question. The war was started for fake reasons. You know what his response is? No one can deny that the world is better off without Saddam Hussein. Oh yeah, my life is great. Everything's dandy without Saddam. Hey, listen, Dick, or is it penis Cheney? You said that they had weapons of mass destruction and ties to Al-Qaeda. You destroyed a whole country. You ruined the lives of so many thousands of our people and slaughtered hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Iraqis. How about the facts? How about bringing him and Bush up on war criminal charges? How about that Tony the Poodle Blair over there in the UK? How about all these people that you mentioned? Not one of them head roll. The only ones that get stopped are you and me and all the rest of the people out there that have become slaves to the system. It's as clear as that.
No, that's it. They're criminals and they're trying to break our will and train us that we are their prisoners. So what do we do about it, Gerald, and where is it going?
My only solution, and I keep talking about it, is direct democracy. Because any adult thinking that, we're going to give Congress a list of our demands. Oh yeah, and the Bananos or the Gambinos are going to become nice overnight and listen to you. No, we have to vote. If we could vote for politicians, we can vote for issues. We do not have a representative form of government. The only people they represent are the people that give them money. And people say to me, well, Mr. Celente, if we let the people vote, we'll have mob rule. Yeah, just like we have it now. The mob is ruling. They're called the Republicans and the Democrats. A gang of 535 congressmen telling 312 million people what to do and run our lives? What, are you kidding me or what? They don't represent me. If I could vote on bank online, I could vote online. You want to take us to war? You want to end the war? You want to keep the war on drugs going? You want to keep reinstituting the Patriot Act? Let the people vote. That to me is the only solution.
Getting into future trends, you say, well, you're heartened by people actually getting in the streets. Even if they're not completely focused. But you were acting like you didn't predict that. I mean, you did say 4 or 5 years ago you'd start seeing taxpayer rebellions, and that's the Tea Party. And we have the Occupy the Fed movement going after the white shoe boys. What do you predict coming up in the future, Gerald?
Well, just going back to that, no, I did predict it. I was just wondering what was taking them so long. And I realized it. That it's not I'm mad as hell anymore and I'm not going to take it. It's not a head issue. Now it's a gut issue. I'm broke as hell and I have nothing to lose. That's very different. And by the way, Alex, I wrote this book, Trends 2000, in 1996. It was a Warner book. It was a national bestseller.
No, I remember my dad reading it.
I predicted in this book the uncivil wars and that people would be taking to Wall Street because of the gap between the rich and the poor. So what we're saying is this is the beginning of the total movement. The entire world economic system is collapsing. what I'm saying to people is that this is not going to be the autumn of an Arab Spring type. This is going to be the winter of discontent. This thing is collapsing real quick. The issues over in Europe have not gone away. Dexia, that huge bank, that huge French-Belgian bank, collapsed a week ago. Do you know
They've had 5 of them collapse. They've had 5 banks collapse in the last 2 weeks.
But Dexia alone, do you know what it's costing Belgium to bail them out? It's equivalent to 17% of their GDP, 2% of France's GDP. This is one stinking bank. Multiply that. There's no way of bailing them out. Greeks are about $500 billion in debt. The pigs, Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Spain, are $4.5 trillion in debt. They're not going to be able to bail them out. They're only going to keep printing this digital money that's not worth the paper it's not printed on. So we're telling people, be prepared this winter. Oh, you know what they're doing over there in Greece? As though it's not hard enough? They're just raising the costs and taxes on heating fuel, getting ready for the winter. We'll give it to them again.
Stay there. And so they're going to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Gerald, will they be successful? Again, how does this end historically, looking into your crystal ball?
Here it is. Autumn 2009. The Second American Revolution has begun. It's happening. It's what you were talking about, Alex. Enough people are waking up. This is real. The white shoe boys are so far out of touch. You listen to the comments by Kane, as you mentioned, Mitt Romney. Let's not look for scapegoats as he chastises the Wall Street protesters. Scapegoats? Oh no, they're not angry. They're looking for scapegoats. They're looking for financial pigs and corporate vultures just like you, Romney. And then you listen to billionaire Bloomberg. They're protesting against the wrong people. Do you know what Bloomberg said, Alex? Those people on Wall Street, you know what kind of money they're making on average, according to His Honor, the billionaire? Oh, $40,000 or $50,000 a year. Yeah, right. You know what they're making on Wall Street on average, Alex? Try
millions.
$360,000 a year. Oh, that's according to the New York State Controller's Office. I'm not making that number up. They're so far out of touch. You see, Bloomberg is right. You know who's making $40,000 or $50,000 a year? The groundskeepers over at the country club. The people that hand them the little washcloths, you know, the servants and the toilets. Those are the people making $40,000 or $50,000 a year. So they have no idea what's going on. We are entering very closely, Alex, to a let them eat cake moment, because that's how far removed they are. The revolution has begun, and they will not admit it. They will try to stop it. They won't be able to. That's what I'm saying. The revolution has begun. They're going to do everything they can in Gestapo USA to keep pushing us down so we don't rise up. The human spirit is rising. What's going on again, you know, with this Occupy Wall Street? It's in Birmingham, it's in Portland, it's in Seattle, it's in Denver, it's in Fort Collins, it's in Trenton. It's happening all over. The people have had it. You know my saying. When people lose everything and have nothing left to lose, they lose it. And the white shoe boys in their gated communities are not going to be protected from it. And I'll tell you why they're coming out so strongly against it. Because in the back of their mind, they can see a guillotine in a theater playing near you soon. And that's what they're afraid of.